Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Ballin back again with another Madden 22 franchise video, and we are back in business with the Indianapolis Colts going up against the Los Angeles Rams. And I feel like we're going to get a dub, man. This dude is 0-1 on the season with the Rams. Looks like the Texans won their division, so we've got some. We're not on the list for rushing leaders anymore. Not on here for sack leaders. And George Odom's still on there for picks, though. So let's go. Now, let's go ahead and see for this. So he ran more than he passed last time. We'll keep it like that. For this, I really liked the run blocking I had, but see, look, it had me set up for blitz counter. Like, this thing seems to know what to do. Like, why does this have a check mark? Why is this recommended? Because of Aaron Donald? That would make sense. All right, so now I get to choose who's going to be here. So Carson Wentz, he needs it desperately. Should I do Paris or should I give it to Isaiah or would he pay? I mean, that's honestly a solid choice too. So I think Carson Wentz is the only person on offense that I need to do. And I think I am going to give it to Isaiah Rodgers, because if I can get him to play in like a number one, that would be awesome. And let's do Kwity Paye. Let's try and upgrade him as much as possible. So that he could possibly become a superstar. All right, let's get some upgrades in. Right guard, better pass blocking, of course. Kwity Paye. My instincts are telling me run stopper. And he got more finesse moves anyways, so cool. My man Rodrigo Blankenship. Power. Nice. +2 kick power. Gotta love it. At 93 now. Carson Wentz. Let's do strong arm. Because if he can get +1 throwing power, that'll be lovely. Bobby Price, run support. Michael Pittman. I do had like one catch, and it was a beautiful one. Sweet. And you guys could be whatever. All right, cool. Now let's just go ahead and take a quick little peek at what his roster is looking like. See if he made any notable changes. If he got anybody, remind myself who's on the Rams. So of course, Cam Akers, OBJ, Tutu, Robert Woods, like Cooper Kupp, bruh. 98 overall Cooper Kupp. Like, jeez. And he has Jacob Harris. That's crazy. Aaron Donald, of course. Joseph Day. Von Miller. Jalen Ramsey. This was David Long. They fast. Taylor Rapp, stupid slow. Safeties are slow. But booty butt cheeks, bruh. Power back, Cam Akers, slot receiver, OBJ. Sub linebacker, Terrell. Okay. You got Grant Haley there. Okay. All right. I mean, it's the Rams, bro. I'm talking about the Super Bowl winner. So let's go ahead and play smart and get ourselves a dub. Let's get into the game.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Just a short time ago, smoke from the pyrotechnics filled the dome as the Colts made their way out of the locker room. We're set for football as the Colts get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happen.
And now the rookie's free. The 20. And down inside the 10 at the 9. A big play there on the catch and run.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And the Rams are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Off the fake to Akers. Here's Stafford. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. And CD, defensively, you're going against a hot quarterback coming off a 3-touchdown game in their victory a week ago. But what's the big key for them to try to slow him down?
You ask all the tough questions, don't you, partner? Because with this guy, if you blitz him, he takes advantage of that man coverage and burns you. But if you bring on those extra DBs, he sits back there and does what he wants. To me, it's going to be those DBs. When they catch the ball, big-time tackles really put it on those receivers.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. 2nd down, they'll go with Akers again. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. Well, this defense for the Colts, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was pop free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford sliding out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Back to the air. Stafford on 2nd down. Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. picked off near the 42. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays, but you also have to have good feel as well because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Stafford here coming off his pick six. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Harris. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. Throwing is Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Now on 2nd and 13, Stafford. It's caught by OBJ. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
So 1st and goal and a chance to make amends for the earlier pick six. Now it's Stafford. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Odell Beckham. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Empty.
On play action, it's Wentz. That ball caught by Campbell. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now Wentz. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Wentz going to throw. Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30.
And a good grab there by Cooper Kupp. Picks up a first down for the Rams. And Kupp's gone over the 90 reception mark each of the last 2 years. One of the best route runners, one of the most precise route runners in the NFL. He's really going to help his new quarterback, Matthew Stafford.
He'll buy some time right. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
That'll be caught. It's Kupp. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw pulled in by Woods. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
And that's a first down for the Rams after the catch there by Robert Woods. And he's coming off a back-to-back 90-catch seasons. I've always admired his game. Throw it to him, hand it to him. He blocks downfield, a complete receiver that doesn't get the credit he deserves. Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Options galore here. Second and a few inches. On the handoff, running left is Akers. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield, because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
And he'll be taken down by the face mask, it appeared. And yes, out come the flags. So now after the face mask penalty, here's first and goal. On the counter, it's Henderson. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Once more with Henderson. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on third and goal. Now Stafford on third and goal. And he's got it. That's Kupp for a Ram touchdown. Cooper Kupp, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Rams have taken the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Wentz now on first down. Flush to his right. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Looking for Campbell downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. Looking for Campbell downfield. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell, 60 yards. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. On 1st and 10, Stafford. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off around the 27, and they will take over at the 26-yard line.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Now, easy to second get. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Wentz. He's got it to Hilton. Not much there, only a yard.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Got a man complete. It's Taylor. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. A final shot before half for Wentz. Eluding the pressure right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tied game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. It's Taylor. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Sunday! More Tokyo! Shit!
To throw is Wentz. To the right side and into the hands of the tight end, Granson. Touchdown, Colts! Kylan Granson with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Colts on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover him. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
Akers again, and he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the campaign and 4th overall. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point by Gay is up and good, and that will tie our game here in the 3rd. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Wentz. Looking for Campbell downfield. And got his man complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts on 1 play have taken the lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. Stafford on 1st down. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Stafford's throw, it's complete into the hands of Higbee. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell, his 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Colts get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and the lead now up to 14. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Darius Leonard coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 36. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. On 1st down, Taylor. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. It's Taylor. Oh, big hole left side. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And thanks to the interception, the Colts offense cashes in with 6. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Fielded just outside the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's
blitz coming, and down he goes. Darius Leonard picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Boy, that's tough, Charles. First play of the drive, you're hoping to stay ahead of schedule. You take that huge sack, and now you're facing second and a mile.
And the entire time, you were probably thinking the same thing I was. Either get rid of the ball, safely, of course, or go down. The yardage he gave up on that play, that's going to be tough for them to make up.
Throwing on second and long. Stafford going up top for Kupp. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Here we go. Right here, guys. Mike 51. Mike 51.
Wentz going to give this to Taylor. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. And he's going to be brought down back at his own 6-yard line. Darius Leonard getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. To try again after the sack. Stafford out to his left. He's going to air it out deep for Woods. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
Well, this has not been going the way that he thought prior to the game. Probably figured he'd be able to throw a few more downfield, but he's having to run around for his life back there. They've already gotten to him a number of times. They'll keep coming after him in the pass rush. My advice, shorter passes. Get the ball out of your hand.
Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's Johnny Hekker now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end. And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. And now what the heck is this? A punt formation from the red zone? Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. On 1st down at Stafford. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Now a play fake it at Stafford. Going up top for Kupp. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 39. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he'd won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001, to throw 7 picks. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take this one down to the 36. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Naeem Hines, his first carry. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Escaping the pressure right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Now after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once.
And now here is another interception. Picked off right around the 43. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. On 1st down, Taylor. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Wentz to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Campbell. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. And now what the heck is this? A punt formation from the red zone?
Let's go. Ready?
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 33. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
All right, we got ourselves another dub. That game seemed like it was going to be close in the beginning there, but I felt like he was really just getting lucky. Like, he threw a lot of passes that very easily could have been picks, but like my guys just weren't getting there. So it was like that can't happen every single time, you know? And it didn't. And in the end, I ended up getting tons of interceptions. Like, I knew that guy, like, he was just forcing stuff. So he showed flashes of greatness, but we ended up getting the dub in the end. Let's put power back on my boy JT. Yeah, I'm surprised he even got a bit of an upgrade. Well, it's probably because he's X Factor. Okay, Isaiah Rodgers. Let's put I really want this to be a man-to-man team more than anything, so let's upgrade his man-to-man. Even though I probably should do slot for the possible speed upgrade. Now, Granson had a great game. That's why I like having him in. His speed comes in handy, and it came in handy a few times in that game. He just wasn't expecting my tight end to be bobbing and weaving and moving as fast as he does. But that boy Granson's fast. Bobby Price is also playing way better than his overall says. He's just one of those guys. All right, cool. Let's check. Let's see where we stand in the league right now. So let's see. Offensive rank number 23, not the greatest. His was number 9, surprisingly, but he was 0-1. So I don't understand that. Yeah, I don't get it. Defensive rank number 5, awesome. He was number 1 for touchdowns allowed. That should probably go down now, right? Sacks number 1, takeaways number 1. I love it. Dog, we got 14 takeaways already. That's insane. Okay, so let's look at this. So most people's games are played, so this is a good time to check this out. Not leading anything as far as passing goes. Same thing. I mean, right now it's mainly just my defense going crazy. Darius Leonard had 3 sacks that game, and that put him up there with the runners. George Odom leading the league in picks. Like, what did I say? That dude goes after the ball. I think most of those were me usering him, but still. I bet you if I look at that now, like, it's just nothing but my team. Let's see. Passing touchdown first in the NFL. What? So we might not be leading the league in yards, but we're leading the league in touchdowns. And I feel like that's way more important. Oh, we're actually tied with Kyler Murray and Kirk Cousins. Okay. And Kyler Murray's both of them are throwing way more picks. Cool. And one of those wasn't even my fault. I don't remember the other 2. No, one of them happened in this game that I just played. And that one was for sure my fault. I shouldn't have thrown it to T.Y. Hilton. I don't remember the second one, but the first one for sure not my fault. Carson Wentz just overthrowing stuff. But okay, cool. This isn't even what I wanted to look at. Although rushing touchdowns, JT only got 2. But you know, he's number 3 for yards, so that's respectable. Receiving, Paris Campbell, I didn't even look at that, but he's for sure number 2 receiver. Damn, that's awesome. 3 tutties. Dude, I didn't realize. So that's crazy. So wait, hold on. What is Carson Wentz then? Number 5? We got the number 2 receiver. That's interesting. Now, defense, this is what we wanted to look at. Darius Leonard's up there for sacks. And that is it. Okay, interceptions. This is the big one. George Odom. Love it. With 5. And then Bobby Price is tied for number 3 with everybody else. Anyone else? Julian Blackman got 2. He just got 1 this game. 1 or 2 of them. Yo, Roberts got a pick 6. Bobby Okereke got a pick. Isaiah Rodgers got a pick. Dude, it's like the real life Colts, man. We take the ball. Now we just need Darius Leonard to pop the football out of people's hands. But all right, man, that's the update on the league. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.